Hi Cancer, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you, for your highest good, for the month of November 2025. Ooh, ooh. So right off the bat, you've got an offer, a loving, emotional offer, a new one, to which there is some is received defensively. Maybe, but also feeling like something has been overcome in receiving this offer, or maybe you have to overcome something, gain some courage or something to present an offer, or even to receive it, maybe. Some kind of spiritual lesson attached to this offer. 2 6s. And the movement of the offer steers away from something something turbulent, something that didn't work out, or something that was conflictual. It may be that you're overcoming something that was a bit sabotagey, especially in the in the words department, in what was spoken. Someone's delivery is self-sabotaging, or just saying the wrong things, or not knowing how to say something without appearing in a certain light. Or you may be pulling someone up or on their behavior, which makes them feel like a victim. Or someone may be pulling you up on your behavior, Cancer. What have you been up to? What you doing? I feel like there's something trying to be avoided, trying to avoid some kind of conflict or confrontation, but there's something underlying going on, and that may be in your circumstances. Someone's trying to get away from something, or get away with something, and defending how much they've had to do to make the offer, and intending a collaborative outcome, intending good things. So someone may have worked long and hard and also had to overcome obstacles. It could be just that. It could be that someone's had to overcome other conflicts and other people sticking their oar in, in order to make their way towards a happy resolve, to have something to celebrate. But there may have been a lot of conflict around what this person's attitude, or this person's the choices that they've made and how they've gone about things. There may have been a lot of conflict around that. and it may have really affected their confidence and their ability to progress. But I feel like they've overcome something. And they may be taking a really deep look, or you may be taking a deep look at the perspective of what they've overcome, or how they've been seen in a certain light. And what's been said, and what they've had to navigate. There's something that felt like there was always going to be people left out, or people's feelings hurt, or something like that, or it made someone mad, made someone upset. And I feel like they're looking at that. And they're very guarded, even though they've made progress. Curiouser and curiouser, Cancer. I feel like if this is someone you're dealing with, they have a lot of regrets in the way they've handled things. And they may have been defending some kind of third party for a while. And they are also considering what that's done. And soul searching, the perspective that can give them the upper hand, and that's what they're looking for. They're looking to like gain control over their domain and their own actions, and they're looking at how they did behave, or what they do that happens in November is a kind of really clear path to anxiety. Then it's like all up in their head, or overthinking, or too many things that they've done that have compromised in some way, or it might be things that they've not known how to handle. And so they might communicate this with you. So they may need you to be really compassionate, Cancer. And they may be a bit like sudden, like very all or nothing about their communication. All up in their head. All up in their head. And here come you to save the day with your big, beautiful, soft, kind heart and compassion. You're a very compassionate sign, Cancer. But you also keep your cards close to your chest, and you don't always reveal your emotions. You tend to be the observer. And I feel in this case you are observing and holding on to your cup of love, knowing what you have to offer, being valuable and stable, and watching your own emotions as they respond to what you're hearing and what's going on, and asking or expecting clarity and truth, even if sometimes it's hard to hear. The truth is, this person wants to travel to you. They are planning it. They want forward action. They want to create action. That's what they might be telling you about. They might be telling you about creating travel plans. Oh, or not. It might be that that's what they desire to do physically. But they also need to attend to their own affairs and right their own wrongs. And it might be that the communication that you receive is part of righting their own wrongs, but they really need to take a deep look at themselves or their own conduct. Or they may, or if it's not that, this person may have some kind of health issues that is stopping them from traveling. They may need to recover. And they may need to recover in more than one sense of the way. It might not just be physical, it might be mental, like mental overwhelm. Or, oh yes, mental overwhelm card now. 7 of Cups. So yeah, a lot of confusion for them internally and externally, and emotional confusion. And they may need to talk it out, so they may need to see some kind of therapist to help to relieve the pressure. And they may have lost faith in something, or maybe they've lost faith in themselves. So yeah, there's a lot of self-disappointment in how things panned out, and they're aware of it, and they really want to overcome those things, but they also, I feel like they're their own worst enemy right now in November. And I feel that they are prioritizing getting themselves stable and getting themselves in a good place and getting themselves happy. So what's going on for Cancer? Oh, I'm sorry, Cancer. There's definitely disappointment surrounding whatever that is, and some heart healing to do. But you shall be renewed, my dear. There's the Fool. So whatever it is you hear, it's going to be enlightening. It also might be hard on your heart. And it could be that one or other of you has met someone else or is involved with someone else, because that third party card is there. But also feel the Fool, the Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. There is some kind of new beginning between you. So it might be that you are beginning anew with this person just as strictly as friends, to learn from each other. If you were more than friends at one point, or it may be that you are only friends, but you learn from them, and there's something akin in the way you communicate. There's some kind of psychic bond going on there. So that might be what keeps you attached in some way, even if you've removed yourself, even if this person is at a distance. There's some kind of psychic bond going on. So maybe that's what you're working through in November. What's this? Oh, talking of psychic bonds, the moth is a very in-between worlds insect. Very special. So moths might be a sign for you as well. You might see a moth and you might feel their presence in some way, or it connects you to them. they are night creatures, so also the psychic gifts tend to be more noticeable at night because the energy of the planet is calmer. So you may receive words or messages in dreams at night time, or maybe even just in meditation at night time. Or you may be pondering on something or ruminating on something, and you may see a moth in some shape or form, and that will be your indicational sign or confirmation that you're on the right path, on the right track, or you're learning something deeper to do with how your communication with this person plays out and how you respond to it. And I feel like you are, it's almost like you are still working through healing your heart over this, but you are also aware of what the truth looks like, and you're also aware of how to keep yourself happy, and that's really important. So be continuing at your playful side, Cancer. Make sure you do things that bring you joy, my darling. You deserve that. Oh, that one wanted to jump. Oh, that's lovely. Giving and receiving. So Cancer, as well as giving, receiving is in the cards for you. Number 6 is a very spiritual number. It's really connected to the spiritual flow of things, and like I said, the lessons and the blessings, and seeing what they are so that you can transform them. Learning to receive healing, energetic healing, opening your heart so that it can be healed. Healing yourself, putting your hands on your heart is really helpful as well. And just sending yourself love. That might be a really good practice for you, Cancer. Try that. Giving and receiving. Yeah, so if you've been giving too much, look at that, or look at that balance in your life. Where are you giving and where are you receiving, and see if that is balanced. And there's the color blue, color pink, color yellow, and the color green on this card. So those are all four, all colors are great, aren't they? But those ones are significant for you in November in terms of healing. And green I associate with unconditional love, that's healing heart chakra, and the pink as well. And then the yellow, I feel like that's to do with your finances. Those give and receive, so receiving money, just not denying yourself if someone wants to give you something. And the blue, but that's about speaking up. That's your throat chakra. So if you need help, ask for it. Ask and ye shall receive, my darling. So you can't get what you haven't asked for. So yeah, ask for help when you need it. And see what you can give in return. If someone has helped you, if someone is there for you, you can honour that reciprocity. Honour that connection. And sometimes giving looks like giving a hug and thanks and praise, and other times it's like building something or giving someone flowers or food, or however, it's all different kinds. But giving and receiving. and doing so compassionately. And so compassion, I feel like this is compassion for yourself. I feel like you've been through a lot in the last few months, Cancer, and had to overcome a lot and figuring out your part and how to heal your heart. So compassion for you should be at the forefront of your life in November. Buy yourself some flowers, surround yourself with flowers, and meditate more. Bring the color into your life. Yes, bring the color into your life. There is a new beginning coming for you. I feel like towards the end of November, you may have some kind of epiphany or opening that feels very vulnerable or puts you in a vulnerable state, especially to do with your heart and your emotions and your feeling. But it is safe, and the past only repeats itself if you haven't learned the lesson. So you might be approaching things differently by the end of November, especially with all the heart healing you're doing in this period of time. So wishing you a very heart healing, wonderful, loving November, sending you lots of love, Cancer. Please like the video and share it with other Cancers, and subscribe if you haven't already. And happy November.